What's crazy is that Fallout 4 has been out for years, and yet the game just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger with mods. There's new quest mods, there's new immersive mods, there's all sorts of things to keep you busy and interested in Fallout 4, and that's something recently that I've gotten back into. I've picked up Fallout 4 and have been looking for all sorts of different mods, and I found some mods that I think will really improve your game, and if you guys want to try them out, that's awesome. If not, that's cool. Definitely comment down below, let me know what works for you and what kind of alternatives you might have. And without further ado, let's jump into the mods. They're all going to be on the Xbox One and probably available on PC as well, because obviously they have more mods to use anyway. So let's just jump into it. I'm sure you know. First mod I want to talk about is the Reverb and Ambience Overhaul. Basically what it does is kind of add a reverb to your weapons, and so your weapon sounds will sound a little bit different inside and outside or in an alleyway. It'll all sound a little bit different, as well as kind of buff the ambiance sound, like the wind, the rain, all that stuff. And it sounds really cool, and I think it really does fit the Fallout universe much better, especially if you have a pair of headphones on, or a good decent pair of headphones on. It sounds really cool. So it's a pretty small mod, and you can change the sliders for ambiance and reverb if it's too loud for you. For some reason the sliders reset themselves quite often when I load up a save, but it's really not too much of a hassle to go back into your settings and change back down. But if you're playing with headsets, then it's not really that much of an issue. But if you're playing on like TV speakers, you might have an issue with having to go in every time and like reset the sliders so that it's not like crazy ambiance over gun sounds. So you've seen it a little bit already, but one of the mods I want to talk about next is a visual mod, and it's actually TreyM's film looks. Now, he's actually got all sorts of different mods that go with this kind of framework that he has. So what you'll need to do is download like the framework for this mod and then load the actual effect after it. Basically what it does is put a LUT or lookup table over your game, and basically what that is just a different kind of filter that you see your game through. And there's tons of different looks. There's a blockbuster one that kind of makes it look more kind of like a movie. There's this CFL Hampton one, which is basically just kind of a darker, colder look to Fallout. And then there's stuff like, there's like an orange and blue preset that kind of puts more emphasis on like oranges and blues in your game. There's a lot of really cool ones out there. You'll have to download a framework mod first and then load whatever preset you want right after it. That way it'll take effect. What you have to do is exit your game and reload it in order for the preset to take effect. And then if you want to get a different preset, you can just delete the one that you don't want, install the other one, and then load up your game the same way. Again, you can't stack them. You can only have one at a time. And that actually rolls into another mod that I want to talk about, and that is Vivid Fallout. Now, if you've been playing Fallout and you've been modding for a little bit, you've probably seen it. It's this big 500 megabyte file that you can download. And basically what it does is it sharpens a lot of the vanilla textures, makes them look really sharp, obviously, and then also makes the game just look a lot better with some newer textures. It's pretty self-explanatory, and to show that, I will show a few different images here and there just to kind of give you guys an idea of what it's going to look like. Now this is also combined with the TreyM film looks that I was telling you about earlier, and this is the CFL Hampton preset for most of them. So just keep that in mind, but that's only like lighting stuff, so it's not going to be like the actual textures like Vivid Fallout is. So, but with the two together, I think it looks really nice. There have been a few clips in this video where you may have realized that there hasn't been any HUD, or that HUD elements were missing that is usually there. Now that's not a trick, it's actually just this mod called Immersive HUD, and basically what it does is it takes away HUD elements that you don't want active all the time, or just want active some of the time, and makes it so there's a ton of different settings you can tweak to have the HUD pop up when you want it to, rather than, say, if you see something awesome and want to take a screenshot or take video, have to go in your settings and actually turn the HUD all the way down. So this way you can kind of make it so the HUD just pops up when you want it to. And it works in a similar way like TreyM's film looks. You have to download like a HUD framework and then download Immersive HUD and put it after it. but it's a really cool mod, and I hope you guys download it because I've been getting some really nice screenshots and video because of it. So I want to end with a mod that I've actually been trying out recently, and that's been the improved lighting ballistics. And basically what that does is makes it so like when you shoot, you see like the bullet at night, it actually carries some light with it. And overall the lighting I think just looks a little bit cooler and a little bit more dynamic, like you're actually in this universe, and you know, lasers and things, they look pretty neat at night. Now I don't have a lot of footage of it just because I haven't really tested it that much, but I do suggest giving it a try, giving it a download, just to see what you think about it. So those are 5 mods in Fallout 4 that I think are really cool and really kind of add a lot to your game without being like 20 mods. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Have you been playing Fallout? Do you play a lot of Fallout? Do you mod your game a lot? And if you guys like these videos, I'll definitely keep doing them. And if you want to see certain stuff, let me know. Until next time, I will catch you guys in the next video. Have a good day. Bye.